Hi, it's Kristin. You're watching Kristin Cooks, and I have a nice little summer salad here to share with you. Okay, so I'm going to start with the vinaigrette. So I have a bunch of basil, fresh basil, a couple cloves of garlic, some Dijon mustard. I really like this dressing because it's really tart, but not too tart, because there's vinegar in it, and it just goes really well with the basil. So this is it just reminds me of summer. I love basil. I love the smell of it. It's so fresh. I love it. Anyway, so I'm going to put in some extra virgin olive oil, a couple tablespoons worth. This is actually a Giada de Laurentiis recipe. She's on the Food Network, or she was. She's not anymore. But anyway, I love her, and she just has really good recipes that I like to make. Anyway, so I just put buzz up the dressing real quick, set it aside. This is optional. I'm adding in some onion and bell pepper. I'm making an antipasto salad. I don't know. I didn't say that, but that's what I'm doing. This is optional. I just decided last minute to do this. I had some bell peppers in the freezer, so I thought this would be a good place to use these. So I'm just going to saute these really quick in a pan with some salt and pepper, a little olive oil. Set those aside and let them cool. Meanwhile, I have boiled some tortellini. You don't have to use tortellini, but I like to use this type of noodle in the salad. You could do whatever noodle you want, though. Fusilli, bow ties. You could do penne. It's really up to you. Just make it your own, okay? So artichoke hearts. These are marinated artichoke hearts in oil. And I really like these. I had these in my cupboard, and I thought, I need to make these. I need to make this salad and use these artichokes. So I'm doing that here. I'm also adding some Kalamata olives. I love these so much. They're really briny, and I don't know. I just love Kalamata olives. I don't know about you. But just chop them up a little bit, put them in the bowl. For best results, I would really suggest that you make this salad the day before that you want to serve it. I should have done that because it didn't chill quite enough when we had this for dinner, but it's okay. It was still really good. I should have made it the night before, to be honest. That way it got cold enough. So I'm also adding in some salami and pepperoni. That's in an antipasto salad. It's very good. So I'm just going to roughly chop these up. They don't have to be too small, or, you don't want to leave them too big either, but they just need to be kind of bite size. Here we go. I love salami. It's so good. Whew. What kind of salads do you like to make, by the way, in the summer? Do you like chef salad? Do you like these colder, like a Greek salad? I love Greek salad too. That'd be good. So then I'm just assembling here, just throwing it all in a bowl, mixing it up. But I'm trying not to disturb the tortellinis too much. These are just cheese-filled tortellini. These are my favorite. They're just really good. Yum, yum. I had some provolone in my fridge also, and I thought that would go really great in this salad. Also, to serve on the side, you could get some garlic bread. That would be really good on the side also. That would work well. So then here is my vinaigrette, which I needed to get a spatula to scrape it out. Don't you love the color? It's so pretty, so green. Yummy, yummy. Here we go. And then just mix it again. And as I said, letting this sit overnight, it would just taste even better. Because like I said, it wasn't quite cold enough. But it was still super good, and I'm really glad I made it, and I'm going to make it some more during the summer season for sure. All right. Looks good. And I decided last minute I wanted to add in some red onion because that would add some nice crunchy texture, because all in all, this salad is pretty soft in textures. There's not too many contrasting textures in the salad. So I wanted to make one more. I mean, put in one more ingredient that's kind of crunchy and just makes it a little bit more interesting to eat. So covered in this bowl, into the fridge overnight would be ideal. But that's all there is to this dinner. It's really easy. It's something that you can make that won't heat up your kitchen in the summer because you can grill the chicken outside. Also, I didn't say that, but I'm adding chicken to the salad too, some extra protein. And then I just added some extra grated Parmesan cheese to the top, and it was done. All right, so I have another summer salad to share with you. So this is a broccoli salad. First thing I'm going to do is get together the dressing. It's pretty much a coleslaw dressing, like same ingredients pretty much. So I have some mayo here, and I'm going to add in some apple cider vinegar, or you could use distilled vinegar if you don't have apple cider vinegar. Then I'm going to put in just like a couple teaspoons of sugar. That's going to help balance the vinegar so that you get that nice sweet and sour taste in your salad. I love coleslaw for that reason. And then I put in just some seasoning, an all-purpose seasoning, and garlic powder. A little bit of pepper here, ground black pepper. And just a little bit of salt, as I put in that all-purpose seasoning too, so I just didn't want it to get too salty, but I'll just mix it up here. Just like this. And then I did add some celery seed too. I recommend that. That's a really good celery flavor in there without adding too much salt again. Like if you added celery salt, but add celery seed instead, that'd be good. Okay, and then I'm going to add in some red onion. Get that diced up nice and small. I really like salads like this because you can add in whatever veggie you want, really. Like whatever you prefer is just, you can really customize it to your taste, and that's why I love it. So here comes the broccoli. I love broccoli salad. You don't cook the broccoli. You just throw it in the dressing, and the dressing will help soften it just a little bit. And I really like it, especially in the summertime. It's great to have this as a side on burgers, or, if you had a chicken burger, which is what I'm going to serve this with when I'm making this. But, I mean, if you're looking to add a little bit more veggie into your meals, this is a great way to do it. I'm the only one that really appreciates this in my family, I gotta say. But it's okay. I like it anyway. So I'm just going to, I like to get rid of as much of the stem as I can. I just don't really like the texture of it. But I'll just cut off the stems and then kind of break the florets into really small bite-sized pieces, so that you're not having to crunch down on a big, huge piece of broccoli, and it just doesn't make it as pleasant to eat, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna break these up. And the great thing about this, though, is that you can just put it in the fridge, and it'll stay good in the fridge for a couple days. And, you always have a nice side ready to go. Okay. So, and you can also add cauliflower if you wanted to. That's what you get when you buy it in the store. And they also have the broccoli and the cauliflower julienne into these cute little sticks, And I'm just not I'm not going to do that. So this way is going to be a little bit more rustic, but it's all right. This salad is really good. I really enjoy it. But as I said, usually I'm the only one that eats it. Poor me. It's okay. It's a good salad to have ready to go in the fridge. And, if you wanted to make it a little healthier, you could sub Greek yogurt for the mayo. Okay. You could, I normally like to do that, but in these type of salads, I really like the mayo taste. Okay. I miss it if it's not in there. And I always end up adding a little bit anyway. So there's that. Whatever. Just use what you like. It's no big deal. So then just put all of your veggies into the bowl with the dressing on the bottom of the bowl. Just like that. And then cranberries. This is what makes it really good, I think, because you have the tartness from the dressing, and then you have the really sweet chewiness from the cranberries, and this is just what really makes the salad, in my opinion. And also these sunflower seeds. These make it really good too. I always like to get salted sunflower seeds. That's just me though. I like salt. So you have a bunch of different flavors. You have creamy, you have sour, you have sweet, you have chewy, you have crunchy. Like, there's a lot of different textures going on in the salad, and that's what makes it really good to me. Okay, and then also I decided last minute I'm going to add in some grated carrot. And so I grated about 2 small medium carrots. I peeled them first. Do you always peel your carrots before you use them? I always do. Do you? I don't know. I guess you don't really need to as long as you wash them off well enough, but I just always end up peeling them. And then it just goes into a nice little serving bowl, just like this. And as you can see, it's coated pretty well with the dressing. You don't want it too soggy, with the dressing. So, and that's pretty much it. Just make sure you taste the dressing before you add the veggies to it to make sure that your seasoning is on point. That way you don't have to mess with it later when you're going to serve it. So I'll just put some plastic wrap over the bowl here, my nice little serving bowl, put it in the fridge, and then it's ready to go. This is also a great one to make like the day before too. And I just served this along with a chicken burger I made one night. And this was a great little dinner. I felt like, I had a pretty well balanced dinner that night with the broccoli salad. So thanks for watching my video. See you in the next one.